Okay, check it. I am no fan of superhero series or movies, but if your shit good, it good. That's just my opinion. I never grew up watching Smallville. I don't watch Flash, Gotham, Supergirl, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Daredevil, Luke Cage. I watched Jessica. No, not the whole thing, but it was alright. I don't watch Iron Fist, none of that, because they all look like trash to me. That's just my personal opinion. So now, I decided to watch them all together. The whole series, Marvel the Defenders, and I'm just here to give my quick thoughts. So this is the synopsis. All of these heroes, who I just named here, who had their own Netflix show, miraculously come together to fight the common enemy called The Hand, a plot that we heard and lived through many times, but that's okay. I mean, we see it with Marvel, other big blockbuster hit, Avengers, and now DC trying to do it with the Justice League thing now, man. So you know, it's not a thing that is new to people. So yeah, I mean, it don't have to be original, but once everything else holds up nicely, then it should be fine. So let's talk about those components like the story. Now, I don't want people telling me, oh, you need to know the story of everyone before you make a review of this, because you wouldn't have all the info and your review would be shit. To you I say, so you telling me that the people who made this show made it only for people who were fans or saw the previous series leading up to this? To you I say, sit down, good sir. It is the director's job to make the stories cohesive, and if I had to go back to any series to understand something in the main story, then the director didn't do such a great job. So I understand the story, thankfully. Do I think it's a good story? No. Do I think it's the worst story? No. It was meh. These guys all have to fight the evil organization called The Hand, who has been around for centuries because they know some secret to immortality. Ta-da! So see, basic shit, man, I know. So now let me get into the meat of the show. The acting. Let's make this quick. The script was ass. The dialogue was extremely predictable.
In the past 2 minutes is 100% insane.
Thank you.
But oh my goodness. So I would say a lot of these guys tried their best, but unfortunately that wasn't enough. Let's rate them out of 5. Let's start with the golden child. I gave him a 1.5. Up next, Luke Cage. He's a questionable 2.5. Daredevil man, 3. Jessica, 3. I did not like Iron Fist. Definitely the weakest. His performance was very underwhelming, even when he was overacting. You could tell that he need work, just like how everyone else needs work for the fight scenes. Garbage. Hot garbage. The show opened up with a fight scene in a dark drain with weird cuts. It was ridiculous. There was also a fight scene where Luke was fighting Iron Panty. That was so terrible. Apparently Luke supposed to be indestructible externally, and you know, if you punch an invincible man, to sell the effect, you would look like you're doing your utmost best. But this just was wow. Like, look at this shit. Terrible. Moving on. The villain. I like this lady, Sigourney Weaver. She from Alien. She's a great actress. I understood her story and her motives. I actually like how they wrote her. For some parts, she has been living for a long time, and by the show way of putting that on screen is her interactions with people when they talk about history. I put history in quotes. Like, there was a scene where she was in a restaurant, the waiter brought the food and she liked it. She said, "Thank the chef, they make it better than they did in insert country name here." And then the waiter was like, "Oh, you must be mistaken because they don't call it that anymore. That is old school shit." I thought that was cool, but still, even though she was the best part, she still lacked the sauce. But my main issue with the whole show is that it's just boring. It predictably boring, with all the cliches that you could expect about friendship and power of love converting people. You could find all that right here. Like, there was a twist close to the end, and I mean, it came from nowhere. There were no signs of it. It just happened, and I was like, well, damn. I guess that was their way trying to spice things up, but twists don't work like that. You're supposed to have clues leading up to it. You can't just drop shit and be like, you didn't see that coming. It's just my opinion. Feel free to disagree. I think you're crazy, but by all means, I welcome it. Feel free to subscribe if you like. I make new videos every week, skits, I talk about stuff, I do anime reviews, and you know, it's just me, it's just your boy Lee from WK TV, and we signing out.